Okay, so this is the Farm Chlor chlorinator, and as you can see here, we've got water going in on this side, so where this black turbulator is, and then the water comes out through this side. So down the bottom here we've got a few control things. This little device here is so that if you've got low water pressure you can adjust this. And if you have a look down here, there's a little Allen bolt once it's set for you to tighten up. And then over here you've got your drain tap. So if we were going to drain the sludge that'll build up inside the chlorinator here, we would open this little tap. Moving up here, we've got our pressure gauge, and over here, this is our adjuster. So this is going to tell us basically if we want to increase the amount of chlorine, we'll adjust that. Over here, our safety valve, which is adjustable, so if you turn it on and it's leaking water, you can undo this cap here, and underneath is a little adjuster. And over here is where you're going to put your chlorine in. What we do recommend is setting up the chlorinator without chlorine in it first, till you get your pressures and everything right, okay? Alright, let's have a look. What happens when we open the water? So as you can see, water's coming in through the black valve, filling up. And the gauge there is going to tell us once it's full. We've got an automatic air bleeder that will just shut off, as you heard. And the gauge will give us an idea how much pressure you've got in your system. Now there's a number of things that come with the chlorinator that you'll need to put on. So that on either side here you're going to fit the big check valves with some thread tape, and you've also got your bypass system to install, which we'll cover off in another little tutorial. And over here, if this is your drain tap here where any overflow, so if this is a pressure relief, so you probably want to have a hose on here and have this going away, you know, somewhere from your expensive gear. If you connect up with the water first, like we discussed, and you have a leak, then basically with a flat blade screwdriver, very carefully you can open this one. And then there's another little locking nut down here which you need to also open. And in the event that you do have a leak, you can just very gently, just a little bit, tighten it to the right, just until the leak stops. Okay, you don't want to go screwing it right down because it is a safety valve, but just until your pressure equalises there and you haven't got stuff running out of there. And then once you're done, just very carefully put it back together. It is important all these pieces are in here because it will stop any dust and things getting in there, okay?